honestly think the experiments you did here are justified?
We committed cultural genocide. Nothing I do will ever be justified. The experiments are monstrous because I was taught to be a monster.
Mordin, did you ever perform experiments like this?
No. Never taught you this, Malin.
So your hands are clean. What does it matter if the ground is stained with the blood of millions? You taught me that the end justified the means. I will undo what we did, Professor. The only way I know how.
What happens if the genophage is cured and the Krogan expand again? That will be on your head.
We justified this atrocity by saying the Krogan would cause havoc and war if their population recovered. But look at the galaxy. Batarian attacks in the Traverse, Geth attacks in the Citadel. Is this a more peaceful universe?
He's got a point.
The assault on your Eden Prime might never have happened if we had let the Krogan recover. We'll never know.
Well, he's breeding Krogan, but he's kind of got a point. Everyone's at war at this point.
How would a Krogan population explosion have done anything to stop Saren and the Geth?
An increased Krogan population would have forced the Council to take steps, likely involving colony rights in the Traverse. The
Really?
Turian fleets would be vigilant for any military activity in the area. They might have stopped the Geth at Eden Prime.
Supposition. Impossible to be certain.
Yeah.
Don't you see? We tried to play God and we failed. We only made things worse. And I'm going to fix it.
You talked about killing, but the genophage isn't lethal. It only affects fertility rates.
Yep.
Krogan fight over fertile females. They become mercenaries or pirates because they see no alternative. They would be thriving in a cultural renaissance now had we not decided that this is what they deserved.
Inaccurate. Krogan population resulted in war. Simulations were clear.
Why work with Clan Weyrloc? And how did you access the genophage data?
The data was easy to obtain. We all still had clearance. We were heroes.
Yeah,
All I had to do
makes
was
sense.
ask. As for the Weyrloc, they were the only clan with both the resources and the commitment.
Makes sense.
Urdnot has a larger camp than Weyrloc. Why not use them?
Urdnot Rex is too soft. He wasn't willing to do the experiments I needed. It's Urdnot's loss.
That was
Weyrloc's
because we
gain.
told him
Their
about.
clan will be the first to recover from the crime we committed.
Ah, so that's a follow-on from the first game then, because obviously Rex knows about. Yeah, that makes sense.
Malin clearly doesn't need rescuing. What do you want to do?
Have to end this.
You can't face the truth, can you?
Oh,
Can't
spin.
admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity.
Oh,
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you.
no.
Wait, you don't need to do this, Mordin. You're not a murderer.
No. Not a murderer. Thank you, Shepard. Finished, Malin. Get out. No Weyrloc left. Project over.
What if he talks to more Krogan? Tells the public about the modified genophage project?
Special tasks group good at covering tracks. No proof. Weyrloc willingness to work with Salarian, unusual. Other Krogan will kill him.
Yeah.
Aren't you worried that he'll start his research again?
No. Locking this unit. Special task group can cut access to old data. Could start from scratch. Decades of work, though. Didn't teach you everything I knew.
You heard the professor. Get out before he changes his mind.
Where am I supposed to go, Professor?
Don't care. Try Omega. Can always use another clinic.
The Krogan didn't deserve what we did to them, Professor. The genophage needs to end.
Not like this. Apologies, Commander. Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake. Thank you.
Don't worry about me, Mordin. How are you doing?
Should have killed him. Wanted to. Easier than listening. Easier for him, too. Experiments indicate how far he's fallen. Expected it from Krogan. Not one of mine.
Found a spot of racism.
Maybe you'll remember that the next time you're discussing the ethics of the genophage.
Yes. So many variables. Stress responses. Impossible to truly predict. Something to think about. Malin's research. Only loose end. Could destroy it. Closure. Security. Still valuable, though.
Might be worth keeping.
If you think it could be useful, why not hang on to it?
Worked for years to create modified genophage. Should destroy this. Malin's work could cure genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan. Effects on Galaxy. Too many variables. Too many variables.
Hold on to it.
Keep the data. Better to have it and not need it.
Point taken, Shepard.
Yep.
Capturing data. Wiping local copy. Still years away from cure, but closer than starting from scratch.
Yep.
Done. Ready to go. Ready to be off Tuchanka. Anywhere else. Maybe somewhere sunny.
Let's get out of here.
Yep, we can. Oh, 2 renegade points for that. Probably for keeping the data, but at least it'll help, I think. Alright, let's just wrap this other stuff out. Combustor manifold.
I have work for you if you want it, Urdnot Grunt. Just set the human aside and we can talk.
No.
What did I tell you, honey? Isn't it beautiful? Far away from a human killed the Thresher Maw. On foot. A human.
Is it just me, or do the other Krogan not like me?
Oh, there's something.
Go to the clan leader. Urdnot Grunt, you go where you want.
Huh?
And the Solarians, too. Those little bastards that could
Got a couple of things to wrap up here.
Clan Urdnot has increased in strength after the destruction of Clan Werlock. Based on population profiles, Clan Urdnot has adopted surviving members of Clan Werlock, mostly women and children.
Huh.
Ah, intelligent move. Surprising from Krogan. Glad to see it.
In addition, killing the Thresher Maw has produced several breeding requests for Grunt and one for Shepard.
Really? Okay.
So, we played tackle with Baron. It was... I hear you killed a Thresher Maw. Impressive.
Oops. Oh. Don't think he... Does he need it?
Welcome, Urdnot Grunt. My name is Ratch. You and your Krant will find many items of interest in my store. The human is my battle master. Of course. There's not much here for humans, but you can take a look if you want.
I should go.
Suit yourself. Should I ask the female clan for...
What did you do with the data?
Why bother?
I think I kept it.
You know you've sired a son. That's enough.
I barely survived the Maw during my right.
Guess that human's got a quad. You don't have the plates.
A human?
Go away. The envoy to the female clans doesn't have to listen to aliens.
Shepard, I hope you have more blood on your hands and more tales of conquest. What better for proud warriors to discuss?
I killed a Spectre.
I should go.
May your foes be strong enough to keep you sharp.
I'm trying to find where...
Human killed the Thresher Maw. Don't cry. Turn back, human. I may be an ambassador among my people, but that doesn't mean I have to speak to the likes of you. I am Urdnot Grunt. This human is part of my Krant. Urdnot allows humans in a candidate's Krant. Interesting. I am the ambassador to Urdnot from Clan Nakmor. We're a small clan based in the Kratic Wastes.
If Nakmor is a small clan, how do you keep the more powerful clans from destroying you?
We are the clan of the great warlord Nakmor Krall, who faced down platoons of Turians and won. Most clans lend us the respect our ancestor is due.
What business does Clan Nakmor have with the Urdnot?
Clan leader Rex requested that I come. He and Clan Nakmor have been in talks on a more permanent alliance.
Huh.
With our help, Urdnot could rally others behind its banner and truly unite Tuchanka, and we would gain the chance to fight in larger battles with greater plunder.
Are
I
you
thought all
pirates?
Krogan want to be warriors. What makes a Krogan become an ambassador?
You know as much as you think, human. A Krogan diplomat has to represent the strength of his people, or his clan appears ripe for conquest. I slaughtered my way to the top of my clan, human. I speak with the authority of a warrior.
I should go.
I'm sure you are needed elsewhere.
Who's gonna need this thing that we found?
Glad or not grudge with us.
Go to the...
We're willing to consider new directions. That's what makes Clan Urdnot strong. The pits have been a blood
Oh, hang on.
ever since Urza's
Be these guys,
family
wouldn't
was
it?
exiled.
Yep.
Welcome to the clan, Urdnot Grunt. Honored to be a part of it. Good for you. Now go find something else to do. Those fools brought this Tomka back from a skirmish without its combustion manifold.
Yep, we've got
They
it.
say it got shot off in the field. You tell me, how can you expect a Tomka to run without a combustion manifold?
We got it.
I found a combustion manifold out in the field. Is this what you need?
That'll work. Faster than building one from scratch, at least. You just saved me 3 days' work, human. You've earned my time if you want it.
What's that you're working on there?
I'm tuning up these machines for battle. It's a wonder this Tomka here made it back to camp. It could be worse. A couple more hits on the broadside, and this thing would have crumbled.
Krogan's placed so much importance on martial strength. How'd you become a mechanic?
How do you think those fools make it to the field to kill each other? Who do you think keeps the weapons working? Without me, there's no battle, just slaughter. I am the military might of Clan Urdnot.
How do you feel about what Rex is trying to do?
The old man's crazy if you ask me, which you just did. But that stuff fixes itself. If it doesn't work, Rex gets torn to shreds and we find out who's got the next best plan.
Let me get out
Okay.
of your way.
Don't do me any favors.
Wait. Oh, just... Okay. And then we got the sniper, haven't we?
Don't touch anything.
Ignore them, girl. They're not worth the effort.
My scout made it back. We've got him at the tent. Doesn't remember much beyond getting tortured, but he remembers you.
Oh.
Said you yelled at him until he got his hump out of that basin back here. You've got a quad, human. Thanks for saving my scout. Saves me having to train another one.
Talk to you later.
This Varen could track you anywhere on the
Wait.
planet.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to... I'll do some research on that. Killing the things, see if the turret moves. I don't think it does. I pressed pretty much all the keys. But... Let's head back to Normandy for now. I'll probably come back and do that later. I mean, it's only for, like, store discounts, so...
Then I'll put you on your
I'm
back.
going away. Well, I'll tell you something, Malin's mission, Morin's mission was actually, tells a lot about him, to be fair. Like, he's been the most in-depth.
Eyes straight ahead.
That one in.
Give me a reason.
Fudge. Here we go. I just want to talk to Fane quickly when we get there. See if it, like, updates his speech at all. Like his conversation options. The Krogan is so funny. And then we can move on to Jack and Tali's side mission, I think. I think they're the last two. We've still got one person left, but I don't know who it is. There's obviously no Rex, we've done that already.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Yeah, I thought I would. Just wait for all this to... Assault rifle penetration. To Grunt's commander. Damn it, I hate these things, but you need to hear this. You're part of Grunt's Canard, and you're his leader, so keep him alive. Here, I have to stay polite, play the role, but our people are dying. Krogan have always valued survival over tradition. This is the shaman guy. If we're going to survive as people, we need your vat-grown grunt. Okeer was a madman, but a man with a plan, and that's the most I have on is Beowulf Rock. So bring him back from your damn mission. My people need him. If you all get killed, I'll piss on your graves. Hey Shepard, just wanted to let you know that Drell Kid's doing okay. Everything's taken care of legally and he's doing some work for me, helping me deal with some trash in the wards. Maybe make life better for some of the kids like Mouse. Not perfect, but then what is? I don't know if your Drell and mine are talking. I told him life was too short not to. Awesome. Yeah. So that leaves us now with Samara. Yeah, I forgot about Samara. So let's just talk to is he there? Yeah. Let's just talk to Thane quickly. He might even want to know that actually. Pressing 2. Here he is. So will the conversations even update after loyalty missions?
Do you need something?
Let's have a look.
Have a
Sometimes
few
they
minutes
don't,
to talk?
sometimes they do.
If you wish.
Here we go.
The last time we talked, you started speaking about a past event as if you were watching it.
Drell have perfect memories. We can relive any moment in our lives with perfect clarity. It's difficult to control at times. Some of us disappear into, let's call it solipsism.
What do you mean, solipsism?
When a memory feels as real as life, it's as valid as life. Thinking about a moment brings back the smell of cut grass, the warmth of another's hand on yours, the taste of another's tongue in your mouth. Wouldn't you rather lose yourself in such a memory than spend the night alone, staring at walls of metal and plastic?
Isn't there a risk that you could lose yourself in bad memories as well?
Of course. Remembering the times I've taken bullets is unpleasant. But I can look at my knee and see it's not shattered. The memories that are hard to escape are those of despair.
Isn't that a rather personal memory to talk about?
Forgive me. Lately I've spent a great deal of time reviewing my life. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
Isn't there a risk that you could lose yourself in bad memories as well?
Of course. Remembering the times I've taken bullets is unpleasant. But I can look at my knee and see it's not shattered. The memories that are hard to escape are those of despair.
You can relive every assassination you've ever made?
In perfect detail. Every mistake I made. Every target's last breath.
That sounds difficult. At any moment, you could relive the guilt.
Guilt? No. I've never felt any particular guilt about my contracts. My employers killed them. My body was only the tool they used. If you kill a man with your gun, do you hold the gun responsible?
My gun can't decide right from wrong. You clearly do.
My soul does. But my body is merely flesh. Flesh whose reflexes were honed to kill. Drell minds are different from humans. We see our body as a vessel, and accept that it is not always under our control.
So you don't assume any responsibility for the things you do?
Not every action performed by my body is a result of conscious choices. I take responsibility for those that are. Humans often believe in a soul distinct from the body. A spirit responsible for moral reasoning that lives on after the body's death. Our belief is just a bit more literal.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassinations. Something about sunset-colored eyes?
That time. Laser dot trembles in the skull. Spice on the spring wind. Sunset eyes, defiant in the scope. A bystander noticed my spotting laser and threw herself between me and the target. She couldn't see me, but she stared me down.
It was odd that you just blurted that out. Just another vivid Drell memory?
No. She was a vivid person.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassinations.
A bystander noticed my spotting laser and threw herself between me and
It was odd that you just blew.
No. She was a vivid person.
Did you take the shot?
Not that day.
I should get back to my duties.
Shepard, I appreciate these chats we have.
You've spent a lot of your life alone, Thane.
Work fulfilled me. Reading. I barely spoke to anyone outside my family. It seems there will be no one to mourn me when I die. You're the only friend I've made in 10 years.
Friend, huh? It's a start.
A start? That's intriguing. I will always be here to talk.
Huh. Started to wonder if you could romance Thane too. Huh. That would be very interesting. So the romances are definitely doubled in this one.